How are you? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you guys as promised. I wanted to start out here just thanking you real quick about taking time out of your day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video out to you. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll try and keep it as simple and as sweet as possible. We want, obviously, to get more leads coming to our company every month through our website and through our Google Business Profile. So with that being said, I started this video out typically on a Google search page here. Now I went ahead and I've typed in roofing Chicago, Illinois. Since you guys are servicing Chicagoland, this is going to be, obviously a keyword that people are going to type in to try and find somebody to do a service for them within Chicago or the surrounding areas. Now you guys are specifically in Crystal Lake, and I'll talk about that here in just a second. But we want to be on this first page because about 75 to 80% of people are going to stay on this page when choosing a company. So let's talk about a few ways that we can actually get on this page. One is being through ads. I typically try and stay away from these as about 80% of people are going to instantly disregard ads for the simple fact that it loses credibility. Most customers are going to tell you it's going to, companies that rank organically are going to seem much more credible. So you can do that through a Google business profile or actually through a website. Now, both rank fairly similar. You want to make sure everything's filled out and optimized correctly. Now, through Google Business Profile, make sure you have tons of great reviews. You're responding to those reviews. You're also updating your business profile typically every week with new pictures and things of that nature too, just to keep it lively. Don't ever let it die out. Now, real quick, with you guys being in Crystal Lake, you're not going to be able to really rank your Google Business Profile for the actual Chicago area, but you would be able to for Crystal Lake. So I went ahead and I typed this into Google too. I did find you guys, right? You're on the first page when it comes to the Google business profiles, but you're not within that top three. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're ninth position when it comes to here. So there's definitely some work that can be done to get you guys within that top three. And really you want to take a look at what the top three are doing to be able to be ranked within here. Of course, you guys have great overall reviews ratings, but we only have about 9 of them so far. So always make sure you're talking to your customers every time you get work done from them or with them to actually get them to go ahead and leave you a great review. Also, it looks like you guys don't only have a handful of pictures. So always make sure every time you guys are doing a job, take good pictures of it and things of that nature so that you can always input new pictures of the great work that you guys are doing. Also, on these reviews, make sure you're responding to them. I see you responding to a handful of them. Make sure you're responding to every review that you can, as this will bring up credibility with Google too when trying to rank your Google business profile. So there's a few more other things, but again, those are going to be some of the major ones that are going to help you out. Now, for areas where you can't rank a Google business profile, so any of these other suburbs of Chicago or even Chicago itself, maybe you come over to Rockford, Belvedere, down in Naperville, things of that you can actually only rank your website. Now, so Matthews Roofing is going to be our top competitor. So Matthews Roofing is going to be our top competitor in Chicago when it comes to the actual website. Now we'll take a look at theirs here in just a second. Back to your website real quick. Overall, great looking website. I really like the simplicity of the logo. Great call to action here. Color scheme is really nice. But other than that, I'm typically looking at the amount of content that's on a homepage, and content is going to be sections like this that I can highlight, right? So you don't really have too much content, and Google normally likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content alone just on the home page. Now, with that being said, that's a general rule of thumb. If you didn't know anything else, that's what I would go with. But really, you want to be able to look at what are your top competitors doing, how many keywords are in the area, so on and so forth. That can all differentiate how much content you should have. Now, if we look at Matthews Roofing homepage, we can see the type of content that they have with on their or first homepage here. And they're probably around the 500 to 600 words of content range just on their homepage. So that's something that I would stay fairly similar to my homepage with, because Google is using them as a reference point almost at this stage. And if you're way too under the amount of content or way too over the amount of content they have, it can really throw a red flag for a company that's trying to rank there, because Google has set them again as the standard or reference point that they're going off of to rank other websites as well. Now, truly, you don't have much content across the website at all. So you have, looks like you had three pages to the website. You got a home page, you got a services page, and then you really got a what we'd consider a contact us page. So a 3-page, pretty simple website. Overall, I would more consider this as a internet business card at this point. Now, next thing I always like to do is take a look at this paid program I use called Eris. I went ahead and I threw both your website in and Matthews Roofing. So it's great for quick comparisons in an audit video like this. These first two ratings here are DR and UR ratings. They're strength and trust ratings within Google. Now they're rated out of 100, but really once you get into the 30s and 40s, we know you have a powerful website at that point. Still, though, we're far off from even that aspect. So not much power or trust built within Google yet. And that's pretty evident because we don't have that many backlinks built to our website yet either. Now, this is how you build that power and trust. So you get high quality backlinks built out from different referring domains. And a backlink is any clickable text linking one website to another. Now, make sure when you build these out that you're getting high quality backlinks from authoritative referring domains. And by authoritative, I mean they already have high strength and trust ratings within Google here. So it's going to grant this trust back over to your website in return. Also, you're only indexing for 2 keywords within Google. So this is how crucial content and keywords are within a website. There's only going to be 2 phrases that people are typing into Google that are currently on your website for anybody to even find you. Now, you are still bringing in 10 traffic a month. So overall, for what I'm seeing here, not a bad amount of traffic. But we can actually look in here and see where all your actual traffic is coming in and from what keyword. So the main keyword here is CJM Roofing, the name of your company, right? 70 people are searching that a month. 10 traffic from that is what you're getting because you're position 2. You're right on that first page, right? Now you're also are indexing for what I would consider to be a buyer intent keyword here. Somebody looking for roofing companies in Crystal Lake, Illinois, right? This is getting 10 searches per month, so not a ton of searches, but this KD of 0 means it's super easy to rank for. And you're position 51, so you're well within that 5th page of Google. And if we actually capture this, copy and paste it in Google here, kind of the same thing that I looked for before, but this is a keyword that more people are typing in than what I had typed in originally. So we're not seeing you again in the Google Map Pack, and most of what we're seeing here is going to be directories. But it looks like Copley and Hogan Exteriors are the ones that are ranking within here for the actual website. Now, if we come over to Matthews Roofing, go back to their overview, we can see their strength and trust ratings are quite a bit higher. So they've put a lot of time and effort into building these backlinks out, as we can see. They also have a blog within their website, so they're indexing for a lot more relevant keywords and information within their website. So a blog can always help you out too, pumping relevant content to your website every month or every week, however often you want to do them. And overall, they're bringing about 1.4 thousand traffic to their website. Also, if we click on their keywords, we can see where most of their traffic is coming in at, which is a lot of these roofing Chicago buyer intent keywords, right? You can see all the different variations that people are typing in to find a roofing company within Chicago, and it looks like they're dominating most of them. And especially when we get into a keyword like roofing company Chicago, this is super buyer intent. So this is somebody looking for a roofing company to do services for them in Chicago, right? 350 people are searching that per month. They're position 2, and they're getting 50 people, just over 50 people clicking onto their website just from this one keyword. And with a buyer intent keyword like this, you can expect conversion rates of 30 to 40% on your website, meaning 30 to 40% of this 50 is turning into a lead for you guys every single month, right? Or for Matthews in this case. So this is what you want to be able to replicate and really dominate any area that you so please. You can do this for Crystal Lake. You can do this for Naperville. You can do this for Rockford. You can do this for Chicago. Any other area that you may please, you can do this through your website. It just takes building the website out consistently to how the other top players in the area are doing it, and also with the correct amount of content. So with that being said, I want to cut the video here. I normally don't ever like to go over 10 minutes, and I'm pushing it. So if you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you guys any ways I can. Other than that, just have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.